Hi friends. Now since we have discussed KRA and KPI in my last session, now today after discussing KRA and KPI, I'd like to discuss today how the KRA and the KPI can be formatted in terms of a goal setting for the organization, for the people across all rank and files, HODs, the head of the organization, in terms of deriving the results the organization needs to derive and meeting to the aspiration, financial aspiration, GOP aspiration, quality aspiration, internal customer satisfaction, those are staff satisfaction aspiration. At the same time, the guests who are the most epitome in business, their satisfaction, how to map it to various tools. So all the KRAs and KPIs, all these KRAs and KPIs are plotted into a goal setting and a performance appraisal and development plan matrix, which I'd like to discuss. So in any business, the first and the foremost matrix is the revenue matrix. So revenue is the KRA, and the KPI, I've broken into 3 KPIs. One is the hotel to achieve a total revenue as set in the annual budget. Number 2, hotel to achieve overall room revenue against the set budget. At the same time, hotel to achieve overall outlet, plan and banquet revenue against the budget. So I've assigned 30 marks out of 100 in this particular KRA, divided into 3 KPIs. Second is the KRA is GOP and cost. So in GOP and cost, we have assigned 20 marks. So in this GOP and cost parameters, the KPIs basically are broken into 2 parts. To achieve, the first is to achieve the budgeted GOP as set in the annual budget, and number 2, to operate at the assigned percentage of the cost heads, and the cost heads are primarily payroll cost, utility cost, property operation and maintenance, F&B cost, administrative and general expense cost, operating cost and sales and marketing cost. So it is broken, as you can see in the sheet, it is broken into 2 parts. Against GOP I have put 10, against the percentage allocated cost department wise I have put 10 marks. So it covers the KRA, that is GOP and cost. Third, and the most important, which I consider, I have assigned 20 marks against this particular matrix, and that is the internal customer, that is the staff satisfaction index. So in staff satisfaction index, we can take the help of any of the tools which are available in the market in terms of conducting employee satisfaction survey. So we have Gallup, we have Kenexa. So over there, I have divided the entire KPI in 3 parts. First is to achieve the employee engagement satisfaction score of more than 80%, with a special emphasis on supervisory effectiveness and performance enablement index. So there I have assigned 10 marks. Second is to ensure the turnover of the hotel, the staff turnover of the hotel is not more than 20% in a particular year. And number 3 is to ensure a career development plan where people, they grow in the organization, at least 10% of the HODs are promoted to the next level, and 20% of the overall staff, employees, goes up the ladder. So that is the number 3 KRA, divided into KPIs and goal setting matrix. Next is the online review and quality audit matrix. So what is left? Now the things which are left, 2 parameters in business which are left is quality. So for quality, we have assigned 15 marks. In that 15 marks, you have in quality matrix to cover this quality matrix, there can be mystery audits, which is done independently, and all the quality parameters of the hotels are audited by a mystery auditor and scores given, and the hotel should get at least more than 85% in this quality matrix scores. So there are a lot of companies, there are a lot of tools which are there, GDI is there, and then at the same time you have the LRA audits. There are a lot of companies who does all these audits. So that always keeps the quality parameter of the hotel. Next is the customer satisfaction index. So there are tools available in the market in terms of KEPSLA, in terms of medallia, where all the guest satisfactions are captured through various channels into a common platform, covering the GDI index, the guest satisfaction index. At the same time, the second thing and the most important thing is that it also covers the sentiment scores, which positive sentiments and negative sentiments covered, captured against all channels, and which helps us in giving us a development goal in terms of where the customers feel where we are lacking behind. So after doing this, out of this scoreboard of 100, we put it into a 9 box, which you can see in this sheet, which is a supporting sheet of this tutorial. Is that, we divide into 9 parts. One is a category, where we have people who are scoring between 80 to 100, divided into 3 parts: 80 to 84%, 85 to 91%, and 91% and up, into 3 quadrants. And second quadrant is the B category, where the score is anything between 65 to 79, broken into 3 quadrants, as you can see, which is self-explanatory. And the third quadrant is the C category, people who needs training, who needs development. They have to be taken into a training and development matrix, and development needs are identified, and concrete actions are taken, so that these people also goes up in terms of development, which is given, training which is given. Training and development can be into various factors. It can be in terms of behavioral training, it can be in terms of soft skills training, it can be in terms of hardcore skills training. So that is how we come to an end of this particular tutorial, and that is how the entire KRA, KPI, coming into a goal setting, giving an appraisal matrix, giving an incremental matrix, all things are covered. So this comes to an end of the entire tutorial where I started from KRAs. Thank you very much. Have a good day.